Hello, all you baddies out there. This is your collective reading for your full moon, July 21st. It's in Capricorn. Yes, this is another Capricorn full moon. You have to think about this as like the last one to like really push things out there. We still have Saturn in retrograde, I think, until November, and Neptune is still retrograde until December. So a lot of the things come into a play with it. This is the last of, even you could probably start seeing other people's karma is happening with it. Other people having to deal with the stuff, and even yourself. And I hope that you're recognizing with it. So, what is, let's get my hair out of the deck here. What is this full moon illuminating for you? Is what they're really saying. Let's see, what is this full moon illuminating? Even when I say illuminating, it felt like we were walking out of a cave that even though it's dark and you can feel that, you ever can feel like you're walking through something and even though you cannot see any light, you're familiar with it. You're also familiar that you can get yourself out of it. Your senses are feeling that way. That is what I first come with that. So not only are we getting to the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands is about Four of Pentacles. I don't know if I said wands, that must be come up there. Is choosing what is it for yourself, that what kind of battles that you're wanting, because they got battles right in between there. Choosing what is it that you're going to fill your cup with. Choosing what you're going to open your heart to. Are you been opening up a lot to other people? Have you recognized that you've been opening up to people, pouring your heart out to people, and only to get like smacked in the fucking face and notice that they're not listening to you, or they're giving you not constructive criticism, but a whole bunch of projecting motherfucking shit? If you're recognizing that. Also, same time, I'm getting in some of the collective will take that message as in like, see, this person's being negative when actually they're not even being responsible for themselves. So make sure that you're doing some self-check to yourself too. So then we also get 3 chakra cards right in a row. So stability, we got the root chakra saying grounded. We also got the solar plex, which is giving our willpower and speaking out. So if you were feeling grounded in your power and you're feeling confident with it, what would you do? You speak it the fuck out. So this is the time for you to start saying no to people. It's your people pleasing era. It has to be done with. It has to be done with. So this goes into right now, what is the collective need to do to release it? I know I didn't say this in the beginning, but take what resonates and leave what doesn't. All right, so what is it that the collective needs to release? Which means that releasing this before the full moon, before you put any other intentions on there. Release that you don't have any creativity. Release that you told yourself that you have no passion. Some of you are releasing the fact that you're not feeling very sexy. You're not feeling very passionate about yourself. Release that you don't have that. If you keep telling yourself that you're not going to do it. I have someone who kept telling herself all the time that she's not good at electronics. She just had an epiphany. It took her a long time. It took her epiphany as in like, I have to stop saying that I'm not good with the like, computer stuff, because all I did was shut it down for any information to go in. Same thing is, so if you're telling yourself that you're not sexy enough to do things, you're not creative enough, you don't have the passion, you don't have anything else, have you done anything to get yourself out of it, or you keep having those blocks? Are you in the subconscious mind blocks? Are you allowing all the subconscious mind blocks to keep on happening for yourself? Because this really feels like if you wanted to, you got the guys who like, if they wanted to heal, they would heal. If they wanted to make the move, they would make the move. Instead, they're just complaining in the 3D world, thinking that this random-ass Joe person is going to give them the answer. And even if we send a message through them, they're still not fucking listening. They're still not listening. So, what else do I need to hear about this? I feel like someone's like playing like a kickball. Like, where you're setting up at the plate. You're ready to play. If you haven't played kickball, you know, so the ball's coming towards you. It's either you're going to miss it, and they're going to say sometimes you miss that kick, and you may feel embarrassed, and you may feel like, what the hell, I don't want to do this anymore. But that next time that ball comes to you, you know exactly where your foot needs to go, and you knock it out of the fucking park. That's what they're saying is, what is it that you need to go? You've made mistakes before. You did those things before. What is it that you're going to do to knock out a park? fulfillment of wishes along with the confidence of so willpower, as they're saying. Yeah. So if you're wanting it, you have to do it. It's all about you and your thing. The only they're saying is that do not be tempted into what your visions are. If you're still visualizing all of the negative things, if you're worried about the past, if you're worried about the future and not living in the present, which I've gave this message earlier before, you have to understand is that you are creating your own reality, your own story. It's kind of like, think of like the movies that have the little narrator that's like reading the book and stuff like that, and they're like, and she walks down the park and she never recognizes that the guy's looking at her. You have someone, your spirit guides writing everything that is going on, and some of them are going, and some of them are just like, hell the fuck yeah, find your fucking power. You have to be your own cheerleader in that sense, and stop giving yourself a sad story. Like, I have to keep repeating again the story because a lot of you guys are just in this woe is me type of shit. And if retrogrades haven't told you enough, this is about self thinking. Like, what is it that's going to happen? Pretty soon, Mercury retrograde is going to happen. Oh, we got the emotional with, no, that was not the card that fell down, but they're one. They had emotional withdrawal card along with choosing. Choose who and where to withdraw your emotions. Choose who you want to give your power to. This is also good to the fact that I keep saying that you need to recall back your power. I'm going to have a meditation on this, and it's going to be about grounding and calling back your power. So make sure that you also are looking for that YouTube there, because there will be one for that. So what else does this collective need to know? I'm also getting a number if 31 is resonating with you. And there's a lot of things they're saying that comes with the news and the media and stuff like that. Remember, that's low vibrational. Yeah. We're sometimes you're listening to it just to get the information, and then you got to step out of it. So the same thing as if you're listening to someone gossip at work. Okay, step out of it. Because the more that you engulf yourself into it, what are you doing? You're lowering your vibes with it. You're forgetting exactly what you're doing. You forgot to do, the laundry. You forgot to go take that package to the store. So they're saying that you're starting to teach yourself that cycles happen. You're starting to teach yourself that there's an ending to things, and you also have the whole world to you. You have everything exactly the way that you want it to have. This goes into the fact is that what is it that you're wanting to do? Are you still living in this 3D world thinking that you're just the robot and this is what it's telling you to do and everything else? This actually just leads to my free workshop that starts on August 1st, that you get to live abundantly without having to really think about exactly all the rules that society has told you to do. You get to live to you. You get to return to yourself. You get to do everything for yourself. So what is this going to tell you? You need to be a popcorn kernel. And I love giving these weird ass analogies that just keep coming down. You need to be a popcorn kernel. And you're going to drop yourself into that hot oil. It is the universe. And you're going to drop into there. And you're going to allow yourself to pop. If you stay in the universe too long and you don't ascend down to the 3D world by taking the information, you're burnt popcorn. Okay? Same thing is if once you start popping down into that bowl and you fall on the ground, it's a 5-second rule. Get the fuck back up. Yes, it will resonate with you what I fucking said. And if it doesn't, then it wasn't meant for you. I feel a little kooky here, but this is exactly what comes to me when I do these readings. So just the ending, what is it that everybody needs to know about this? We're also getting eagles with this. Is that luck is on your side, but you also need to rest. You need to be in a little bit more of a temperance moment, even hermit. And hermit, I know everyone keeps saying that means withdrawal and retreat, but it also just means like take a step back and like reassess everything, like look everything out. So what is it that you're doing with that? So do not forget to look for the meditation for this full moon. Enjoy it. Make some moon water. Manifest, but do not forget to release first. Much love and drink some fucking water.